Hello and welcome back to another Monster High video. I'm Carly and today we are taking a look at Cleolei from the Freaky Fusion line. This ghoul is the fusion of Cleo de Nile and Toralei stripes, which are two very stubborn ghouls, so it's going to be really interesting to see how they don't get along in the same body. So let's go ahead and get started. This is everything that you get in the box. Of course, you get Cleolei, but you also get her yellow doll stand and matching yellow hairbrush. This is the same color that you see all throughout the Freaky Fusion line. You also get her diary, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. It just looks like a regular composition notebook one, but it is half yellow and half orange, and the writing is also kind of split personality. So this is a very, very full diary, so make sure to pause and read if you want to, because there's a lot of ground that we're covering since, you know, Toralei is kind of the reason why all the ghouls are in this whole pickle. Yeah, I mean, who would have ever guessed that Toralei wanted to sabotage something? Right. I mean, do you remember all the other videos that she's in? So that is the end of their diary, and then here is the About Us section, and they kind of take turns answering questions, and it's very evident that these two do not get along. Alright, let's start out with her hair and makeup. Her makeup is actually really intricate. You have this red and gold alternating on the lids. You also have this interesting eyeliner here. And she also has a red lip. As for the hair, this is where it gets really interesting. You have this really horribly gelled diving board of a hair strand. It's orange with black stripes, just like Toralei, but the rest of the hair is cut straight across at the bangs and long and straight. And it would look exactly like Cleo's, but instead of being like black and blue, it's actually black and burgundy. If you can see those highlights and lowlights in there, it's actually really, really pretty. Cleolei has quite a few accessories. You have some of these golden pyramid spikes, and then there's a circular earring below one of them. There's also this golden circlet with a golden Werekitty skull on it. Speaking of Werekitty skulls, there's also one on the belt, which is this really weird kind of orangey coral color, and the belt itself has a whole bunch of these holes in it, and it is more of a turquoise. There's also one golden glove, and this doll also comes with a purse, which I actually love. It's kind of like a slouchy hobo bag, but it has this little kind of Egyptian kitty kind of thing going on. You have a turquoise spike, you have all these nice details like these feathers right here. It's just a really cool bag. Let's take a quick look at her outfit. She has this blue lame cropped jacket with an interesting neckline and this little fluffy netted scarf. And the lame is actually kind of in like a crisscross, almost netted pattern. She also has on this bodysuit, which is strapless, and it comes down to right above the ankle with an interesting cut to it. And on it is this pattern of like an ancient Egyptian cat with like diamonds and all this other stuff. And for her shoes, they are actually pretty cute. There's a little kitty cat face on them with those little Eye of Ra little figures going on there for the eyeballs. There's also a ton of studs everywhere. This is what the back looks like. And then they have stacked wooden wedges with some pretty awesome tread on the bottom. Let's take a quick second to look at Cleolei's freaky flaws. Since she is two ghouls mashed together, we're gonna have to try to separate them. Let's go ahead and do Toralei's first, since it's probably the most evident. So of course she has the little Werecat shaped eyeballs, and she also has Werecat ears and a Werecat tail. And if you look at the hands, they kind of have pointy nails, but they're nowhere near as severe as like the Werecat or werewolf hands. And let's go ahead and do Cleo now. Normally she would look pretty much like a normie, and you really wouldn't know that she's like a mummy. So they kind of had to get creative with this, and they put a whole bunch of these little bandage molds all over her body. So like on her arms, on the tail, on the legs, and even over here, and she has like a little wrap bra on, so I'm not flashing you guys. One thing that's kind of shared between the two, which I'm really not a fan of, is the skin color. It's kind of like Toralei's orange and Cleo's kind of creamy complexion, and I don't think it translates that well. It looks kind of interesting. It's kind of like a weird day-glow salmon color. I don't know. But other than that, they did a pretty good job of like fusing the two and making it known that there is in fact some Cleo in here. And that's a wrap. Haha, get it, wrap, because she's kind of half mummy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like my video on Cleolei from the Freaky Fusion collection, make sure to let me know down in the comments below with a like or even by subscribing. Never forget to be yourself, be unique, and be a monster. Now you can watch another one of my Monster High videos, or you can watch one of my other friends' videos. Our pictures are always in the corner like these 4 examples.